Carl Edwards, less than half a lap from victory lane. Ford, winless so far, 2010. Remember they told us a couple of weeks ago in Nashville, Jack Roush came out and said on a Ford media conference call they had found some parts that weren't up to their specifications. They'd removed them, replaced them in their system, started running better that week in Nashville. A couple of second place finishes for Carl, and now he's going to make it one more corner here. Top 2 finish, and he's going to win this one.
Well, it sounds like Jack knows what he's talking about. His whole team has done a fantastic job for him.
Final time up the hill, the first name on the winner's trophy of Road America in the NASCAR Nationwide Series will be Carl Edwards. He dominates and wins the Bucyrus 200.
In the field all day long. Hell of a race car driver. One awesome race car driver. One more awesome race car. Great pit crew.
Had to do it the hard way. Had to come up through the field after making that caution flag pit stop.
Edwards winning by 4.3 seconds. Ron Fellows will finish second. Brendan gone third. Brad Keselowski protects most of his point lead with a 4th place run. And Paul Kelly, the round out of top 5.
Hell of a car. Great job.
It was all the magic shifter.
It sure didn't hurt.
All right, Doc, what are they saying down there? I'll bet they're happy.
Oh, they're still high-fiving down here. Drew's looking as if they're smiling at the crew. And Drew, you can take a deep breath now. It is over, and you guys have pulled it off. Congratulations.
Thank you. The fast all Ford was fast all weekend, and once Carl got a hang of the place, the second practice, I mean, it really showed. A lot of hard work went off in the off-season. Working his fab shop there in Mooresville. Robbie Reiser gives us everything we need, and Doug Yates and George Gable had a very strong motor here, so it was just a thrill to work on it.
What had turned it around for you guys? For Roush Fenway the last 3 weeks, back-to-back second-place finishes and a dominating win today.
You know, I think we just went back to the drawing board and said, well, what were we doing when we won races? And we looked at everything really hard and strong, and the last 2 weeks have been really good for us at 1.5 miles and 1.25 miles track, so hopefully we can carry that on next week after this weekend.
All right, first win of the year for Ford, first win for Carl Edwards, and what a performance today here at Road Atlanta. Alan?
Doc, thanks. Second road course win for Carl Edwards in Montreal last year, so actually making back-to-back road course wins in the Nationwide Series.
If you look at this car, it doesn't have a scratch on it. I think it's the only car in the field that's clean.
Carl has got the first win of each of his last 3 seasons now in the state of Wisconsin. Came in Milwaukee the last 2 years. This weekend's been a pretty good one for him in the Nationwide Series as he's won here up at Elkhart Lake. And for Carl Edwards, it is Roush Fenway Racing's 109th NASCAR Nationwide Series win, but just their second on a road course. I mentioned that Brad Keselowski finished 4th with Edwards winning. There's the gap between the two, 237 after race 15 of 35. It is New Hampshire next week. Oh, he just said on the radio, I'm backing up to do my backflip.
I think he heard you, Alan.
No, I'm pretty positive of that.
And I just started to say he doesn't want to injure himself for tomorrow.
Here we go.
He won't. He does this a lot.
This will get a cheer for the fans.
Yeah.
Oh!
All right. Good job, Carl.
Much appreciated by the great Wisconsin race fans here at Road America today. Rough and rugged race, but Andy, just thinking about what you said a minute ago and looking at that car, you're right, not a scratch on it, it doesn't look like.
Now, you look at every car coming down pit road, coming in the garage, they're all dinged up. It just shows you being out front, the place to be. Although he did have to pass a lot of cars, and he was in some tight spots at the end of this thing.
So now Edwards making his way into Road America's victory lane, nestled in the trees here alongside the front straightaway. Got that trophy and that Harley-Davidson motorcycle in there, his crew running in there to join him as well. And breaking the dry spell in 2010 for Ford, for Roush Fenway Racing, and for Carl Edwards as he gets his first win of the year here today on the road course in Road America.
Well, that 1,500-mile trip all the way back to California is a beast now. Be a lot nicer.
All right, while Carl gets situated in victory lane, let's hear from some of the other top finishers. Jamie?
Brendan Gaughan brings it home third, his best finish of the year. A wheelman. Take us through your first time here at Road America.
Oh, I mean, I was back here back in the early 90s, but the applause from his team getting doused with the Gatorade, vitamin water, I should say. Wow, we talked about the crazy weekend you had in store. jetting back and forth between two totally different road courses, yet you mastered this one. How were you able to do it so easily with so little time practicing here?
First thing is the guys at the shop, they built this race car, and it's a really special race car. Boris said helped me a lot. My buddy Ted Schwartz back in Columbia and Paul Menard helped me so much, not just with the airplane, but he was so